Your Excellency, former Vice President, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, honorable members of Nadco, and members of the Fourth Estate, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Or evening. Your Excellency, Prime Minister, as my co-chair, Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka has said, we are here to formally and officially hand over to you the product of the work that you yourself and the President did task this team to work on. Your Excellency, as we have briefed you in the boardroom, and as His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka has pointed out, we had difficult times. We also had easy times on some of the subjects that were before us. We began not on a very easy note, but eventually, Your Excellency, we can report to you that we were able to surmount all the challenges that we began with, and eventually agreed on 5 thematic areas that we would tackle, and on an agreed agenda, unlike the way we had begun initially. And eventually we did agree on almost 90% of the issues that you did task us to address in the National Dialogue Committee. And the few issues that we could not agree on, Your Excellency, as you will read in the report, there are issues that we referred to yourself and to His Excellency the President. But by and large, Your Excellency, as you have just told us there, the most important thing for this team and for our nation is not to forget what led us to the National Dialogue Committee, that there are indeed lives that were lost of Kenyans. There is property that was destroyed, and our economy taken aback for a moment. But the lessons, Your Excellency, that we have learned as a team and as Kenyans, that there is no task that is beyond people or a people in a country when they speak to each other and when they dialogue. We began as 2 teams that had their views on almost each of the issues that were before us. But we were able, through dialogue, to build consensus and agree. And I want to believe even the things that we have referred to you and His Excellency the President are issues that, considered together in the spirit of Kenyanhood, we shall be able to surmount and move together as a country. We have learned our lessons, and Your Excellency, as you have rightly told us, the best gift that we can gift to those families who lost their loved ones, those who lost property, is to ensure that never again in this country shall violence become part of our political discourse, and that we shall always endeavor as a nation to speak with each other and resolve our issues amicably. With those many remarks, Your Excellency, let me say on behalf of this Kenya Kwanza team, for many of us it's our first time to be at Capitol Hill, and there is a time there is a time, Your Excellency, we would not have set foot here. So we are indeed grateful that we are now here as part of the Kenya Kwanza team that are happy to have been welcomed here by yourself and your great team here. And we value you as a Kenyan, as a nationalist, an African statesman who has Kenyans and many Africans at heart. And Your Excellency, we have said elsewhere that even as you endeavor to take over the AU chairmanship, AU Commission chairmanship from the Honorable Musa, we support you as Kenyans. And we support you because you go to the AU not to represent Azimio or ODM, that you go there as a Kenyan. And whenever any one of us as Kenyans is gunning for a continental and international job, we are obligated as patriotic Kenyans to support. And we support your candidature, Your Excellency. And if there is anything we can do, we are ready to do, Your Excellency, to make sure that you clinch that position, because we know you have the stamina and you have the determination and the Pan-African spirit to be able to serve not just the people of Kenya, but the people of Africa and the world at large. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kimani. Thank you.
Just the report.
The report.
Just come forward.
We just now.
Forward.
Just. Let me get in. Side of it.